Hello, hello, and welcome to today's lesson. Today we are drawing a fall owl. You can follow along with the picture on the left. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start with her head first. For that, let's just draw a circle. Just like that. And then right below that, we're going to draw her body. We're going to cross over the bottom of her head here. Just draw a little circle right below that. This one's going to be a little smaller. Just come around and draw that circle, just like that. It doesn't have to be perfect. This is just going to be a guide. Then we're going to come up on top of her head and we're going to start her hat. For that, come out here to the left. Just draw a little curve out, cross it over her head, just like that. Then bring it right back in. So that's the bottom of her hat, and then we're going to draw the outside of her hat. For that, we're just going to follow this curve here. So come out. Right down here we'll start. Just come out, and this is going to be a little wider, so come out just like that. So bring it out a little bit wider and then follow it on top, straight across. And then again a little wider on this side, just bring it out and then bring it back into the right side of her head there. So that is the rim of her hat. And then we're going to draw the top of the hat. For that, come out past the top of this circle here. So just come out a little bit. We're going to curve it up into a cone shape. Just bring it up into a cone and back down. And again, we're coming to the outside here of the top of her head. I want it to be a little bit wider. So there's the start for her hat. And then we can go ahead and erase some of these guidelines. Alright, so there is her basic shape. Now we'll go ahead and sketch in her wings. For that, come out here on the left side, bring a line down at an angle, cross right past her body a little bit, and then bring it up and curve it into the bottom of her head. Just like that right there. Same thing on the right side. Just draw a line down at an angle, cross over her body just a little bit, and then bring it up. We're kind of following the outside of her body shape here. Just bring it up and right into the bottom part of her head here. And then right on the bottom, we're going to draw her feet. For that, they're just going to be 3 little circles right next to each other. 1, 2, and 3. Same thing on the right side. 1, 2, and 3. And then we're going to erase these lines going through her wings. Alright, so now that we have her basic shape, we're going to go ahead and do her face. For that, let's start with her eyes. Owls always have large eyes, so let's do that. One on the left, just draw a large circle. And then another one on the right, another large circle. And then right below the 2 eyes, we're going to add her beak. For that, we're just going to do a cone shape. Just draw a little arch over, just like that, and then bring it down to a point, just like a cone. And then on the right side of the cone, we're just going to give her a little circle for her cheek on the right. Same thing on the left. And then for the eyes, we'll just add a big reflection. Just draw another little circle right on top there. Same thing on the left. And then we're going to give her some eyelashes. So just come up here on the right side, just draw 3 little curves, 1, 2, and 3. Same thing on the left, 1, 2, and 3. And then right in the center, we're just going to give her a little accent. We're going to draw a V shape. So just come right down between the center of her eyes here. Just draw a little V. Connect it back to the top of her hat here. So there's her face. Now we'll go ahead and start on her hat. For that, we're going to draw a little piece of fabric wrapped around the bottom of her hat here. So just come up and over, just like that. So there's the fabric. And then right here, we're just going to draw 2 little lines to make it look like there's folds in the fabric. And then since she's a fall owl, we're going to have some leaves sticking out of her hat. So we're going to start on the right side here. These can be random shapes. Every leaf is different. So just kind of follow this guideline here. But we're coming out. Then we're going to bring it out and in and then back down, curve it out right into the side of her hat here. So there's the outside leaf, and then we're going to draw one behind it. For that, just curve it out into a point, just coming right behind here, and it's going to be kind of at an angle, so we're drawing it at this angle right here. So just bring it in and out and down, and then right back out again and into the top of that fabric there. So there are the two leaf shapes we have. So we'll go ahead and erase some of these lines. And then for the leaves, we're just going to add a little accent. For that, just come right in the center of each leaf, draw a line down, and then a few little lines coming off each side. This is going to be a straw hat, so on the left side here, draw one line, one right below it, and then just cross over. It's going to make it look like straw. And then we'll just draw a couple little lines poking out to make it look like straw, maybe one poking through the fabric here. So there is her straw hat, and then we'll go ahead and start on her body. For that, we're going to start right below the head, and we're going to draw a scarf. So come down here right on the bottom of her head here, draw a little curve down just like that, and we're going to come down at an angle, so we want it to be wider on this side, so come down and then bring it right back up into the bottom. And it's okay if it crosses over the wing, we can erase those lines. So there's the start of her scarf. And then to make it look like the scarf is folded over, we're just going to come right down here, draw a little line to the left, out, one on the right, and then connect it just like that. It's going to look like it's tied behind the scarf here. Then we're going to do one right behind it. For that, come out on the right. We're going to come past this one, come out on the right, bring it down right below the left one, and then bring it right back up. And then we'll just draw a little accent line coming across both of them just like that. And then again, little line on each side to make it look like folds. And then we'll do a couple curved ones right in the center here, again just to make it look like that fabric is folding. So there's her scarf. Then we're going to go ahead and add some feathers on her wings. For that, let's start on the right side. Just lightly erase her wing. And then we're going to follow that shape. We're going to come down, bring it up. Again, do another little one up, and then a smaller one. These are going to look like feathers. Just like that. We'll do the same thing on the left side. Just lightly erase those guidelines so we can kind of still see where we're going. Just like that. Just come down right below the scarf, curve it in, 1, 2, and 3, and then right back into the bottom of the scarf there. Alright, and then right behind the scarf, we're just going to draw a little oval shape so it looks like her belly. Let's draw a little curve on the left and come down here. We'll just draw a little curve there, and then one coming right below her wing here. So that's going to be the white part of her belly. The back part here will be brown when we color it. And then we're going to stick some pumpkins behind her. For that, let's just draw a real light circle on the right and another light one on the left. This way, if you have to reposition things, it's a lot easier to just erase a circle than erasing the whole pumpkin picture. So just like that. And then once we have them where we want it, we're going to go ahead and just add the detail to the pumpkin. So we're going to come out here on the right, just draw a curve up and down, just like that. Then come down a little bit and draw a curve out, follow it around, and stop. And then we're going to come down and draw another little curve and bring it right into the side of her body here. Just like that. Draw a little accent line. Same thing on the left side. Just draw a curve up and down. Then come down a little bit. Draw another curve and bring it around to the left. And stop. And again, bring another little curve down and right into the side of her body. Another little accent line here. Then we'll erase some of these lines. Alright, so now that we have the bottom of our pumpkins, we'll go ahead and add a stem. So come out here on the right side and draw a little curve out to the left, just like that. Then come down. Then it's going to be narrow on top and wide at the bottom, so just bring it down right in the top of the pumpkin. Then we'll draw a little curve. That way it looks like we can see the top of the stem. Same thing on the left. Just draw a curve out, bring it up, then narrow here, wide on the bottom, and just draw that little curve so it looks like the top of the pumpkin stem. And then we'll just draw a couple little accent lines there, just like that. And then we'll go ahead and add some grass so it looks like she's standing on the ground. For that, we're going to come right across the bottom of the pumpkin here, just draw a little line. These can be random shapes, just make it look like grass, a couple little jagged lines, little squiggly lines maybe. And then we'll erase this line going through the grass here. Same thing on the left side, we're going to come up, just cross right over the pumpkin and draw some jagged lines, just like that. Erase the pumpkin line going through the grass there. So that way it looks like it's sitting on the ground. Then we're going to put a tree behind her. For that, we're going to start on the left side and we're going to come straight down just like that and stop. So we want to draw a branch coming over. So come on the left, draw a little line down, and then we're going to come right over her head. Just draw a little curved line coming right across. That's going to be a branch. And then come right below it and follow that same curve. Remember, branches are all different, so it can be any kind of shape. Just come down, and then we're going to stop just like that. And then we're going to draw a V shape. And these are going to be the little branches sticking out. So draw a V shape down, just like that, and come out. So that is the end of the branch there. And then we'll draw maybe one little branch sticking out here behind. Just draw a little curve out and down. Alright, and then we're going to finish off the side of the tree, so just bring it down on the left, just curve down, just like that, all the way down. So there's the left side of our tree. Then we'll go ahead and do the same thing on the right, but we're just going to bring this all the way down. Just come out here on the left, and again this doesn't need to be straight, just bring it down. Then we're going to stop probably halfway here between the pumpkin and bring it out. This is going to be a root, so bring it out and down just like that. We're going to draw another little one right here. That makes it look like the roots going into the ground. And then we're going to come across here and just draw some grass right across just like that. Maybe some more here like that. And then behind the tree we're just going to draw a little bush sticking out there. So there is our bush. And then we'll add some detail to the tree itself. For that, we're going to just draw some squiggly lines to make it look like bark. Just bring it down, just like that. And these can be random. Just gives a little more texture to the tree. And then maybe a few coming across the branch here. Just draw some lines going across. And then on the end of these branches here, we're going to draw some leaves. Just come out. Again, these can be random shapes. Just bring everything to a point. Just kind of bring it out and then into a point and then back out again. You see how it looks like a leaf. So just come out into a curve, bring it into a point, back out into a curve, and bring this one in, then back out, just like that. So curves and points, I guess, easiest way to make a leaf. And then we'll do one here on the bottom. Curve it out, make a point, curve it back out into a point, just like that, and then bring it right into the bottom of that branch there. And then just like we did on her hat here, we're going to just add little lines in the middle of the leaves, just like that, a couple coming out on each side. These again can be random. And then I always associate fall with acorns, so let's go ahead and add some acorns on this tree here. Come out here on the right, just draw a little curve for the stem, draw a little half circle, just like that, and then a cone. You see how it looks like a little acorn popping off there. And we'll do one on the bottom. Just draw a little stem, a little half circle, and a little cone. And then maybe we'll just do one more popping off here on the left. Just draw a little stem, a half circle, and then a cone shape. And there you have our fall owl. Now we'll go ahead and outline her and we'll add our color. All right, here's our finished picture. We hope you enjoyed the lesson, and if you'd like to see more videos like these, please consider subscribing to support the channel. And remember, be kind, work hard, and keep drawing, and we'll see you next time. Thanks.